welcome back.
Welcome back, episode 101, featuring
Max, much
bonus Brit.
101.
Who is it? Yeah, episode 101. You're
No.
We
100.
weren't joking.
You're 100 adjacent.
Do you still want to stay?
See, this is what happened last time. I was meant to be exactly 1 year ago. I was supposed to be episode 51. But
There's a Rain Man over here. Exactly 1 year ago.
It wasn't here. It was at it wasn't. But
Also, Kate and Tom brought us a box of sweets, and then that delivery truck pulled up. I thought, fuck me. Brit's
never
been
to be
back
outdone.
At Hot Dollar. Or where'd you go?
Hot Dollar.
What's that shop you go to? What's that shop you like? TK Maxx. Hot Dollar.
Hot Dollar.
And I thought you were bringing a whole pallet load of delivery.
Well, no.
Anyway, thank you for coming in for episode
100.
For another
You're
episode.
It's
so
either going to be
welcome.
99 or 101, one or the other.
Which one would you like?
I'd like 100.
Yeah, well, can't
It has
always
to be-
get what you want.
It has to be 100 because in the spirit of giving,
Right.
I've written. I mean,
If it's a poem, you can go now.
No, it's actually so. I've put together a list of my top 100 favourite moments from the podcast. And I
Holy
thought,
We'll give you a minute.
Fuck.
You write one more down, and then and then it will all make sense.
no, I'm just
Do
kidding.
you
I
wanna
haven't
start?
really.
Do you want to
So
start? Yeah. Oh, you haven't.
there is no list.
Oh.
no,
Oh,
but
thank
I
Christ.
love that. I love that he thought that I actually did.
It's very on brand.
Yeah.
It is very on brand. It is very on brand. We should. Speaking of on brand, we should launch straight into what we were just talking about. George's
Well,
stories.
yeah, so
I haven't
yeah,
seen it.
Because
I did send it to you, but it will be gone now. And I will be very transparent. I've already spoken to Georgia. She already knows it's probably going to get talked about on the podcast.
I know she
And
messaged me, and I said, "Yeah, I'll be there. I'll weigh in."
So yesterday she did she does a lot of to camera stories about what she's up to and the process and blah blah blah.
Like as in prepping for weddings and
Prepping for weddings. So yesterday she was telling the good people at home, and again, back to the conversation we had about
each to their own.
Each to their own.
They're good
May
people.
1,000 blossoms bloom. But she was, and so her process is obviously very, very detailed. And I think
Very detailed.
what she was saying is she
amazing.
sends out like a package to her couples as soon as they book. And that's got some ceremony elements for them to choose and who are your witnesses going to. So she's already putting the pieces together immediately. So yesterday she was working on going over again all her 2026 scripts. I don't know if you could just. He didn't say anything, but you're gonna have to go for there was a great double take there.
Wow.
Listen,
and if you get an animation where when he goes like that, yeah, ooga, like where his eyes come out, that'd be great.
That's funny because I
Listen,
literally said to Dill this morning, I've got a wedding on Friday and I couldn't, I've been through their content 2 days
Also,
ago.
that couple that he's marrying on Friday, which was just Friday a couple of weeks ago, he really loves you, very invested in your wedding.
And I will definitely, I'm going through it tonight, but at this point in time, I couldn't tell you a single thing about how they met, anything, it is completely left my brain.
So, again, I will say, not that she was starting any 2026 scripts, revising the existing 2026 scripts that are there already and taking a look at some of the 2027s.
that made even my head spin, and he thought I'd written a list of 100 top moments from podcasts. So
It's fucking
Holy
next level.
shit.
she is next level.
I mean, in her defence,
Hasn't she got kids?
well,
She has one kid.
yeah, and is a school teacher as well. So she needs to be very organised, because she's got a day job. She's got the stuff on the weekend. She needs to be super organised. I get it, but that is mind-boggling to me.
And what if they
That's
split
crazy. I mean,
up before the wedding? Well,
Yeah.
that was a waste of time.
I always try, my scripts are done at least a couple of weeks ahead. I couldn't imagine at least
Want
a
a fucking
year.
medal,
weeks.
mate? No.
Yeah.
I can't
Well,
believe.
it
I thought
depends.
you'd
It
be.
depends
I
on
thought
the
you'd be 6
questionnaires.
months for sure.
I send out the questionnaires about 6 months out because I want to give them the time to
Yeah,
do
yeah,
it
yeah.
whenever they want
Yeah.
to do it.
Yeah, I do that. Mine
But
goes
I-
out maybe 4 months before,
Yeah, something like that, 3 to 6 months. I can't remember what I've.
and I tell
but
them
anyway.
I've got no interest in it until the week of the wedding.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the other thing I do is I give them the option to see the script because some people just don't want to see.
Great segue.
Oh, yes.
Great segue.
Yes.
There's another thing
Do you
I
want me to
haven't.
read it? Yeah, I forgot about
As
that.
it's in George's.
No. We'll move on from her.
So does Georgia send them?
Or
is it
I would
I
imagine
think
she
it's more
does.
she messaged me about the episode today after you messaged her, and I think it's more of like a working document. Like I
can't like that level of organisation is
even
actually
for
stressing me out.
That's all.
So moving on from Georgia, who we
she's
love.
next level.
We love Georgia.
Love.
Just very organised, and that post she made yesterday just made me fucking nearly fall out of my chair. And I
Even the way she's got her outfits lined up for the. Did you see that one?
no,
She hangs
I
them in a
can't.
car. And
Much like her comrade Adam Sini, there's only a certain amount of their stories I can watch before the red mist falls over my eyes and I have to flick through.
Celebrant inspo for me.
So moving on from that, and again, want to be very clear, not shitting on Georgia. Horses for courses, just I can't imagine being that.
Oh, I'm not. I think it's what you should aspire to be.
Well, you should probably shut your mouth. So speaking of aspiring to be, Britt sent me something yesterday, which I will find. I won't name this person. It's another celebrant I've never heard of.
I'll name them.
No, you won't.
The reason I sent it was because I was worried that I'd misinterpreted the guidelines or something like that. I was missing something.
So this celebrant, and so I'm also, we've talked about this before, and again, it's back to the horses for courses, do what you want to do. And while exactly like we just did with Georgia, like we go, well, we wouldn't do that because we're unorganised fuckwits, and she's an organised person. Good for her. No shade.
I'm not. Don't lump me into that category.
What, an unorganised fuckwit?
I'm at least mid. I'm not
everything's
even
about you, Britt. I might be just talking about us, the people who the podcast named after.
My name's on the sign.
Yeah, I see that. But I wouldn't. I wouldn't.
Turned off.
Well, that's
That's
divine intervention right there. That's outstanding.
Let there be light.
There we go. Remote
Leave it
control.
that way. You can turn it up a bit brighter if you like.
Oh God.
Sorry.
So, but yeah, I would never do a post about. And we've kind of had this conversation before. We don't shit on other people doing it other ways, right? We might talk about it a bit here.
Yeah.
Go horses for courses, great. So Britt sent me this thing yesterday of this celebrant who's in this state down the coast somewhere. That's as much as I've never heard of them before. Britt sent me this thing, and it's just a picture of this person driving their car, and the caption says, "Me driving home, knowing I won't be invited back to coffee with marriage celebrants." But at least they all now know that sharing the script with their couple is ethical.
Ethical, yeah.
Ethical's the big word there.
And I thought I'd missed something.
Which obviously the implication is if you're not sharing your script with the couple, it's unethical.
I was stressed because I've only ever given the option.
Yeah, when I'm thinking of what's ethical and what's not.
Yeah.
Sharing the script with them is not on my list.
No. And then when you go into the...
Sharing the bed, I still think it's fine.
Okay, I definitely don't give that option.
Yeah. I mean, look, again, horses for courses. Not my cup of tea, but, if that's what you're up to.
No, listen, look, I think very early on when I was nervous about my script writing and stuff like that and wanting to make sure that everything was perfect, I used to just send a script.
And it's a confidence thing too, until you know.
100%.
I did in the beginning as well.
Yeah,
but I also had spoken to, I didn't know many people and hadn't really spoken to anyone, and they were like, yeah, you send the script. And I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. But now I think because some people love the element of surprise, so I don't want to just be like, your script's ready. Because, of course, you're going to read it if you sent it. You know what I mean? Whereas I just give the option. Yeah. And I would say, I actually don't remember the last time I sent a script. Like, most people just they have that trust and they want.
It's different for them if they've seen it, as in they're not as.
But I equate it to like the vows. Like, most couples now are writing vows individually
and keeping it a secret.
And hearing them for the first time in the moment because you want that real reaction. I essentially want that same experience for the couple.
For the whole, for the ceremony.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but do you
agree.
reckon it dulls it for them? Like it's not as fun?
I honestly don't remember the last time I sent a script. It would be years, but I don't know. But I also think it's different when you're in the moment and...
Yeah, they don't remember
I suspect
shit anyway.
though too.
I definitely think it's a worthwhile exercise if you're in your first year or so and you're still getting a feel for things and you just want an extra, an extra touch point maybe, but
I suspect that
I
it's
don't know. I guess, yes. I think my answer is yes.
I hate these kind of catchphrases, but like that, your vibe attracts your tribe.
Kate said it before. Literally, you saying, I fucking hate this, but I'm going to do it anyway.
Yeah. But I suspect that means that the sorts of people who might be booking this person who's like, it's unethical not to send the script. They want the script.
They want
you know
the
what I mean? They're
script,
the sorts of kind of A-type personalities that need to have their fingers on everything going, I need to know every single thing that's happening here. And they're probably attracted to people like that, where I imagine if people looked at yours or mine Instagram and those types of people will be like, I don't think they're for us.
Yeah.
But I know I've spoken about something like this before because I've have.
All right, well, we'll move on.
Stop boring
but
people.
It is on the top list of the list of questions to ask your celebrant. That's one of them. Will they let you see
top list
a
where?
script?
Where is this
Yeah,
list?
also whoever wrote the list.
Generated by whom?
Well, I read a book recently.
What was the book called?
Get Wed, which I liked.
All right.
By Wedshed.
Oh, yeah.
And that was a
I gave away
in
like
it.
20 copies of that fucking book.
Oh, did you not read it?
Of course not.
Oh, I did. I'm
not getting married.
Oh, that was
Again?
in
Not
that. It was on TikTok. And well, actually, that's interesting
Which part?
because you married me
Yeah.
and you're about to marry Harren.
Yeah.
So if we do go for round 3, who's it going to be? Is it going to be like a co-pilot situation?
Sorry to piss on your parade, Dale, but
Don't answer.
this is not a competition.
Doesn't want
Not
to
a
piss in your
close one anyway.
cornflakes. I mean, it's quite presumptuous of you even, to be perfectly honest.
Well, you would have assumed.
Yeah. I
Listen.
did not. I never assumed. I've told you that. I
Did
never
you?
did. No.
Yeah.
Never.
We were talking about it
Scripts.
before because I was actually saying to Kate, she's like, did you get some mad discounts with your wedding? I was like, no, and we never asked because if you book good vendors because you appreciate what they do and they're going to do work. She's like, hang on,
Except
didn't
the
you
king.
book the king for your MC?
Yeah, except the king,
And I
he's
was
getting paid nothing.
And then I said your message the other day, you get what you pay for.
Can you,
Yeah.
Can you please ask for a script?
He can, sure.
Yeah, but I know the ink will be wet when it's kickoff, which is
Yeah. I was going to say something else there, but I got completely lost. Anyway, moving on from that, I just thought it was wild that this person was like, it's unethical to
Don't
not
bring-
send
the
a script.
word
And I was-
ethical stressed
ethical
me
is
out.
the big. I must admit, I did forward it on to another group chat that I'm in with some other celebrants.
I didn't. Okay.
And
Can you show me who it was?
no, I'll show you later. I will not show you while we're recording. And they were like, "Fucking what?"
Okay.
And that was the thing going. The
Well, I
ethical
was-
part is wild.
Yeah, I was. But
Yeah,
anyway,
why?
that's
Because you
no-
thought that you were breaking the guidelines.
Yeah, I really like. It's the same thing as rehearsals, right?
Don't know what
Or
you
do
mean.
we not want to? Okay.
I don't do them either.
No,
So
never will.
No, I don't do them either. But sorry, I offer them because we have to. Did you know that?
No, you don't. It's if it's practical, and
If
it's not.
it's practical.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what it says. It says
You have-
it
so
should be
giving
available.
the-
I'm not entering any discussions on
He's
the
got no
guidelines because
No.
I don't
As
wanna
most of the guidelines are, there is no you
It's
must.
grey.
Everything
Sure.
is should, could, best practice, and I'm always booked the day before their wedding.
Yeah.
It's not practical.
yeah,
Fine.
I don't think it's ethical personally, and I'm going to do a post about it.
Yeah, it's fucking honestly that is
Doing a
wild.
rehearsal is
But it's that thing before, and I've
unethical.
talked about like doing comparisons as a sales pitch. Like I think it's a shit move.
Same.
Like talk about yourself and what you're good at, not that person does this and I think that's shit and I don't do it. Like that's rubbish. Anyway, moving on.
I do. You know how when you talk about something and then it pops up on your phone,
Yes.
like how how crazy
brother.
that shit is. Well, we mentioned Hannah Breast Cancer Foundation before,
Yes.
and now I've
In a
got
previous episode, you mean?
in a previous episode. But I literally have an email here, Frank Green, free monogramming. Like they want to go and get my tits checked out, and it's like they've obviously got the
What?
wrong demographic here.
So just to be clear
Wait,
for the
hang
people
on.
playing at home,
Is this for real?
hang on, stop.
It should be said.
Stop.
It says free monogramming.
Mammogram.
No.
Monogram is getting your initials stitched into your towel.
That makes more sense from Frank Green.
Oh my God. Holy shit. It's not even
I
about
thought it was
that.
a bit. Oh my God.
That's why when you were trying to jump in, I'm going, no, shut up. Let him cook. Let him cook.
I thought this would be.
That is incredible stuff.
Yeah. I could use that. No way.
No, all right. Well, we won't worry then.
So he's already sent him an angry email saying, I don't even have breasts. I'm not a woman. I don't know why you would send me
How
this.
dare you?
They're man boobs and they don't
And
count.
someone's at Frank Green going, what the fuck is
Deeply
happening here?
I'm deeply offended
free
that
monogramming.
you think I'd have any reason.
Walks in with his tits out and they go, what's going on, sir? Holy
I
shit.
need to redeem my coupon.
That is, I've got a sweat up now. That's so good. Oh my God.
I did actually write a few things down.
Yeah, I've got a big
good.
list.
in this last.
You didn't come with anything except those things we already talked about.
I did. I've actually got some free candy canes over there. I can dish them out.
Fucking hate candy
No, I
canes.
hate them as well.
What?
Hate them.
What are you talking about?
They're gross.
I think they're the worst thing about
Thank
Christmas. I would
Okay,
rather
well,
listen to
there's
Mariah
not-
on repeat
There's actually
from June
nothing bad
than
about
eat one
Christmas.
single candy cane. Sticky fucking
I've got
yeah,
sweet
sticky,
four.
shit.
sticky, gross
Yeah.
fucking things.
Yeah.
Oi.
Sorry, but thank you. That's so sweet. Oh, look.
These aren't actually for anybody except myself. I forgot I've got a wedding today and I forgot my car snacks, so I picked these up along the way. That's about it.
I don't know that that'll satiate your hunger.
No.
No, it's just I love that.
Or
like,
you'll be
the
able to get out of the car when you get home. You'll be
It
stuck
just
to the
tastes
fucking wheel.
like this time of year. I love. I mean, I'm sensing that.
I don't think they taste like prawns. Oh, right.
Yuck.
Anyway, folks,
Foul.
just this will be the last time Britt appears on the podcast without
Yeah,
question.
well, for episode 1, I wasn't here for episode
101.
90 either. I didn't get the call up.
Yeah,
for that.
101.
Or 91.
You know,
91. I would have taken 91 at this point.
Well, if you had turned up for 90, we probably could have got you in for 100.
I
but we had
couldn't.
to add one on.
Wasn't here. I did. I showed up. I
I know,
counted
we
all
saw
the
your face pressed up
Tuesdays,
to the glass.
but you weren't here. It was a webcam episode. I checked.
Ah, yes.
I'm
was
onto
that
it,
the
Lincoln.
actual
Don't worry about it.
noise? All right.
Sorry, you go. Sorry.
our
Sorry.
favourite Sean Locke
You're right.
quote,
Yes.
you know, from the...
It's a challenging wank.
Yeah. You know it? Had a wedding at Kangaroo Valley recently, and the best man has done this really sweet speech, and at the end, he's gone, when I think of Zach, I think of Katie, and when I think of Katie, I think of Zach, and then, you know, but there's just everyone's like, oh, and then got on afterwards, and I was like, I'm a bit confused, because when you think of him, you think of her think of him. I was like, that has got to be a challenging wank. And it went down very well, and I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
I can't
yeah.
wait to tell you.
Yeah. No, that's excellent.
But also, I think they laughed that much that they hadn't actually seen the Sean
Yeah,
Locke
they didn't
thing.
know what they didn't know what the reference was.
Know what the reference was. They just generally thought that he's fucking rogue after a really sweet best man speech that got emotional, and then you've just attributed it to having a wank, thinking of both parties at once.
You're a disgusting human.
Yes, I am.
I made that same joke. Actually, no, I didn't.
I would fall out of this fucking chair.
Same wedding. They had. Have you ever had a smoking ceremony done at Kangaroo Valley?
Not at Kangaroo Valley. No.
Apparently, there's a
would be
mob
amazing.
that come quite regularly there, and like it's part comedy show. It's so fucking good.
Oh, really?
Old mate gets up on the didgeridoo out the front to start with, and then they kind of smoke the couple in.
Yeah.
Like there's another guy doing that, but the guy sits up on the deck at the front, and, you know, plays didgeridoo and kind
Sorry,
of
is this at Bush Retreat?
bush retreat,
Yeah.
and kind of interacts with the crowd and you know, does a little bit. He says, "Oh, do you want to hear an animal? What animal do you want to hear? A cow?" And then he's like playing, then he stops and he goes, "Moo." And it's like, "You want to hear a cat?" And then playing, and then meow. Like anyway, so they kind of did that, but they had
What
I don't know
animal
if they were-
noises do you do?
hey, what noises do I do?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I've started like in my sleep.
Oh, yeah.
Like it
Ooh.
fully like a pig. I know. I mean, it's a turn on for some. But Katie, anyway, they had a guest or an auntie something that were lesbitarians,
No.
but she kind of pointed out so many things. Like, I kind of know you're a lesbian because you've introduced me to your wife, but also you've pointed out that there was a goanna, which was apparently some like totem family animal thing
Right.
that was like it went into the, I don't know, she had made all these references, went into a hole with its tongue out, and it had its hands either side like it was doing breaststroke. So she's doing this action to me about this goanna being like, this is a sign, I'm here with my wife and there's a goanna like this. And I was like, Jesus fuck, what is happening?
This is very unsettling.
Yeah. Anyway, I was like, I don't think you need to explain it
Yeah,
like that.
yeah,
There's
yeah.
other ways.
Yeah, but what about the goanna?
What else have I got?
No, what have you got? You said you had something else. You're the guest for the last time.
My something else was the Georgia thing, I think.
All
I just
right.
wasn't expecting to segue into it.
Well,
so-
I didn't know that she was going to turn her nose up at
actually-
prawns. That is un-Australian. Prawns.
No, I don't like seafood.
None at all.
Mm-mm.
Jake, you got prawns in the fridge,
No.
don't you? Ah.
Nor would I.
You don't eat them
No,
either.
he's
Nor would
allergic.
Yeah.
Yuck.
You might die. What about you?
Just don't like them. They're gross. But I do like candy canes.
I could
like
smash
everything.
a prawn right now.
Yeah. Let's go to the co-op. after this.
if they're cooked, I'll eat the tail.
Yeah, of course. Fried.
I mean, no.
Yeah, fried,
I can't.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, I can't. I honestly can't even think about it. It's like the smell, everything. My family, like I've
Oh,
banned them.
that's a bit I like the most.
The smell.
Yeah.
I have-
No,
family.
The fucking prawns, idiot.
No,
Well,
thank
she
you.
finished on my family, and you said that's the bit I like the most.
Well, that's
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And I didn't mean she finished on my family. Anyway.
Jesus wept.
Okay.
No,
Listen.
here you go. Speaking of gross, I've got this on my list. I only wrote this down this morning.
Well, I just went into my next thing, and then you.
Oh, sorry. I
Okay,
thought
no,
you were still
go.
going on. No.
No, I wasn't. It's okay.
Go on.
you
Go.
It's all right. I want you to
Right,
go.
great. Moving on. I was flicking
My
through
segue.
stories this morning.
Yeah.
And I came across one from Holy Matrimony where he was drinking a glass of wine.
I don't even know how that got on there.
He was
Jill
drinking
must
a
have
glass
sent
of
us
wine with his two dogs on his lap, and the dogs were licking the inside of the glass trying to get to the wine. And I sat
They got
there,
a real nose for
and I,
charades.
Oh.
Yeah.
I sat there in horror waiting for you to lift the glass to your mouth to drink, and it just cut out at the end, and I was like, if that
How does this
motherfucker
end?
drank that, we can't go on.
There is no world where I would have drank that.
Oh my God.
If they lick my face, by accident, then I have to go and fucking wash my
Oh,
face.
thank Christ for that. Honestly,
Yeah,
there was
no.
30
I had
seconds
no
of these.
idea where
amount
that
of
was
time,
going
but
by.
there was like
I'm
30
so
seconds
glad
of
it
these
ended
dogs.
there.
Him laughing while the dogs are clawing all over him, trying to lick the inside of the wine glass to get to the wine. And then you would do, and I went, and I was sitting there going, "Fuck, don't. And then it cut out, and I was like, oh my fucking God. And then I immediately got down and wrote, dogs, wine, Insta. So I'm very pleased to hear that you did not continue on with that glass of wine.
I had enough wine for the night.
The dog spit didn't add to the flavour?
No, thank you.
Yeah, right, good.
No.
I'm glad we're on that page.
Oh.
All right, you had something? Or do you want me to go?
No, you go.
Had a wedding at, I'm not going to say the venue.
Yeah,
Um,
incredible stuff.
but
100 episodes in, he's finally,
Yeah,
the penny's dropped.
but after
Did
the
you
ceremony...
just say 100 episodes in because it's episode 100?
No, we've already done 100 and this is 101.
Let it go, let it go.
So you're at an
Alright.
unnamed venue.
Unnamed venue, done the ceremony in a structure. Outside that structure, having drinks and nibbles, and now it was time to go to the reception.
Is that
short-
in another structure?
Short walk across the car park.
Right.
Anyway, I have literally, photographers there, and he's like, oh, great, I'm going to get you cracking the whip to round them up. You just let me know when you're going to do it. There was a fucking mole walking across in front of me, and I literally said to her, oh, I'm just going to wait until you go get where you're going, and then I'm going to crack the whip and round it up.
Was she a guest or someone else at this venue?
She guessed,
Right.
fucking turned on her heel and staunched the fuck out of me. You have to tell people when you're going to crack that. It is very loud.
Oh.
Am I speaking Spanish, cunt? I literally just told you I'm going to wait until you get where you're going, then I'm going to crack the whip and round
That
the guests
seems
up.
like a fairly strong indicator that you'll crack the whip.
Yeah. And then she wouldn't fuck off. She walked back and forth this 5 meter spot 10 times, kind of like, oh, I've got to go over here, but kept having a dig at me. It's like, don't crack that near me. Don't crack that near me.
Well, then fuck off.
And I said, well, if you move, it won't be near you.
Yeah, yeah.
And the photographer's kind of like, holy fuck. And I was like, honestly, in 650 fucking weddings, I've never
Subtle flex.
encountered
I was
a
gonna say,
mole
that's
like
great.
that. And then it's like she also sat right near the door at the reception. And I was like, this is perfect. Because when I leave for the night, I can just swing those fucking doors, crack it, nighttail
Yeah.
But and I was like, well, anyway.
Are you
fired
coming
me up.
on Monday? Will
Hey?
you bring the? Are you coming on Monday to the
Yeah.
vendor thing? Are you going to bring the whip?
Probably not.
Yeah.
Although it is always in the wagon.
That is a recipe for disaster.
Yeah.
I
How are
would
we
like
looking,
to
Lincoln?
see it. I've never seen. Actually, I was going to say. So I got a message from Will saying that he's beat me in the number of episodes that he's been
easily.
in.
He did 4 in a row last
Yeah,
week.
I know that doesn't count. That's cheating. I just want to put on the record that that's cheating. But also, I don't want to fire any shots because he's picking me up for Monday with April, my friend April, and they're from the coast. And
I didn't know we were invited coast people.
listen, and I sometimes forget how, and I'm gonna I think this is the way you say it. Newy coded things are.
Newy what?
Coded.
Newy coded, like
It
as
sounded
in
like you said
stuff-
COVID.
Wait, sorry.
Newy coded.
Coded.
Speaking of COVID, quick
Well,
side
like
note. So
when-
my
like-
daughter,
Sorry, just quickly.
yeah,
Because we'll forget that part. As in, like, when he was here and we talked about, like, we had the dogs at customs and he was like, what the fuck is
what does
customs?
that mean?
okay,
and he
got
thinks
it.
it's like
Yeah.
the airport.
Yeah. So sorry,
Airport?
daughter.
I'm not going to the airport. Sorry. Anyway, what were we talking about? COVID. So my daughter was born in 2020 in peak COVID, and I was trying to
Are we
explain
saying
to her
COVID or coded now?
We're saying COVID,
Right.
and this is a quick side note. I can talk
We're
about
going
this
to need
later, but
subtitles.
I was explaining COVID times to her, and she's 5,
when
and
she's
she was like,
born?
"That just doesn't make any sense."
No, now.
Yeah,
Oh.
now. Anyway, we can
COVID
talk about that
coded.
later. Back to newy coded stuff.
Hang on, excuse me. What
Like just about the world, like the state of the world
How
when
did-
she
that
was
was like
born.
a little fun fact that had nothing to
Yeah,
do with
correct.
Yeah,
anything
because
else.
you
Yeah,
said
welcome
COVID.
back.
That's
Sorry.
why I said I don't want to continue, but then you were like, wait, and I was like, I want to go back to newy coded things. So April said, Will and I will pick you up at, I think it's called Cameron Park. And I was like, I completely forgot that people
I thought
would
you were
have
about
no
to say
idea.
a time, as in you don't have time when you come from. Like, I think they said half past.
No, that's how it is on the Central Coast because everything takes you fucking an hour to get somewhere.
But I
Park.
was
Fucking
just thinking,
giant
like, there are
DeLorean.
so many things that when I'm talking to people, because you talk in this job, you talk to people from everywhere.
You know what the lesson is? Don't talk to people from the coast. Just grunt.
I'm coming for your episode
Mate,
count, Will. I tell you that much.
Just make like clicks and grunts. That's what they talk in.
Anyway, what's next?
Yeah.
I think it's good. No, it's
But yeah, no, that
But is she
happens.
expecting some like
But that happened.
park? I don't know.
That
But also-
happened a few times in their Will episodes where we just said something and he
Yeah.
was like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Although Cameron Park, that's it in its entirety. Like, there's no
Yeah.
abbreviated version of that. Like, that is it.
I think it's called. Yeah.
It's not like
Maybe
Izzo.
you haven't heard of it.
Now I'm
Is
gonna.
it- yes.
I'm moving on from that.
Oh,
Yeah, it's gone on too long.
the 2291. Okay.
We're gonna because I think we're getting close. Yeah, he's nodding. This is not wedding related. This is on my list of grievances. This is gonna be this week's. This is bullshit. You know what's bullshit? I'm talking to everybody out there because I keep getting in the Facebook fucking notifications that I've been highlighted in a comment, and I go what? And I go to it,
Yeah.
and it's some fucking dummy, and some of you fucking dummies are friends of mine who have tagged everybody they know
For a free pair of Nikes.
for a free fucking motorhome. Oh, Jenny didn't collect the motorhome last week, so we're raffling it again. Tag all your friends. On a page that opened yesterday and used to sell fucking shoes, has now had its name changed to Camper Vans R Us, and all these fuckwits think they're going to win a fucking prize by tagging all their friends. There are no competitions on Facebook. Stop tagging your friends. Nobody's winning fucking anything, you fuckheads.
I've won
See you next
so
Tuesday. No time.